What's up YouTube, Jeff back again from DopeTechDaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys my unboxing and 24-hour impressions of the Apple Watch Series 3. Now, I did pick up the aluminum version this year. I really wanted the gray ceramic, but I was a little too late ordering on release night. I was busy ordering my iPhone 8 Plus, and then I just, for whatever reason, I missed the window, so they're like 4 to 5 weeks, so I'll probably get one of those ceramic ones this year because I really wanted one last year and missed out, but for now, I have the space gray aluminum, 42 millimeter. I bought the one with the black sport band, but I also added the sport loop, which is actually what I'm rocking here. Obviously, I already took it out so I could get it set up, get the cellular, give you guys some impressions. Basic stuff inside, though. You've got your documentation here for the watch. Inside, you've got some extra pieces to the band. You can see I've got the sport band itself that came with it. Just to extend it if you've got a larger wrist, smaller wrist, you can adjust it. Inside here, you've got your Apple Watch charger and also the included power brick, pretty standard fare. Haven't needed it at all because the battery life is excellent on this watch. I'll talk more about that in a second. So I really haven't even needed to take that out of the box yet. I've been using it for about a day, a little over a day so far, and I haven't needed to charge it at all. The battery life is great. So you see the little Series 3 there, which is in red for a reason. So let's go ahead and take a look at the watch itself. And this is the aforementioned black sport band I took off to put the sport loop on there to some band options. So here is the watch itself. Not a lot has changed since Series 2. You guys know I've reviewed Series 1 and Series 2. I love smartwatches, one of my favorite categories to review. Few things that have changed about the watch. Appearance-wise, you'll see right here on the digital crown, you've got a little red dot. It's been very controversial. Some people love the red dot. Some people hate the red dot. I actually like the red dot. Gives it some personality, but I can see if you're a big fashion guru and you want your watch to match, this thing could clash with a lot of stuff, so I certainly understand that. The back now is different. So before, the back on the aluminum models was not ceramic. It is now. That is going to enable the wireless charging. You also have 16 gigabytes of storage on the cellular version of the Series 3 instead of the 8 gigabytes that you had before, so that's also a slight change. And then, of course, you have the faster processor on both the GPS only and LTE models of the Apple Watch Series 3. You have the S3 chip, which was not included in the first two generations. So it's supposed to be a lot faster performance-wise, but the actual looks, aside from that ceramic back, which I don't know if everyone can really tell that or not, but that is something that's new to enable the wireless charging with air power, so you can just sit it down on there when that comes out next year. So the Sport Loop, just to give you some impressions of this is also a new loop that Apple came out with. I really do like this setup. So it connects over here, and then it actually sort of loops around. You can easily adjust it this way, and you don't have to worry about it pulling out the bottom because it's got a little stopper there. Velcro, very easy to put on your wrist. So, if you got a big wrist like me, you're going to have to pull it all the way out and then just adjust it as you see fit. And it does give a pretty snug fit around the wrist. You can see how it looks right there on my wrist. The Apple Watch still looks a little small on my wrist in my opinion, even the 42 millimeter, but that's okay. It does fit very comfortably, which is I really like. And like I said, there's a wide array of bands that are available for the Apple Watch. This is one thing that I really like about it. And Apple does make some nice first-party OEM bands that you can buy. So the Velcro seems very sturdy. It's very comfortable. The underside where it meets your skin is actually very soft. It's not like a very aggressive Velcro that's going to irritate your skin or anything like that. Impressions of the watch in terms of performance seems just as fast as my Series 2. I'm sure, it benchmarks better or whatever, but day-to-day use, what I use a watch for, I don't really notice a lot of changes in terms of, what I might see from real-world use of a higher benchmark. Gets around apps like Twitter and all that stuff very, very easily, no problem whatsoever. Battery life has been crazy good, so you see I've got 78%, and I wore all this all day yesterday. I was out at the mall, I was out and about. I did not use LTE, but more than maybe a few minutes. I just tested it, and the LTE right now is in fact the downside to this watch. The LTE is not very reliable. It connects sporadically, so if you get away from your phone, sometimes it'll kick over to LTE, sometimes it won't. I was able to place a couple of calls over LTE, but I did have a few issues where it didn't want to kick over to LTE after I navigated away from my phone. Now, that hopefully can be fixed in a software update, which would be great, so hopefully that won't be a problem going forward, but it is an issue right now. The setup of the actual service was very easy. I set mine up with Verizon, paired it to my iPhone 8 Plus right here, and that was very easy to do. I have heard that some people had issues with AT&T, so I think Dom Esposito, he had a video where he had some big problems getting it activated, so just be wary of which carrier you're on. You might have a different experience, but I didn't have any problems with that. Battery life, like I said, is now pretty much beast mode overall. It's probably going to get a full 2 days of solid usage, even if you're using some LTE in and out once they get that stability down. I still need to do some workouts with it. It's got some new workout tracking features, etc. So I want to try those out and see what they're all about. Otherwise, I really like the watch. I think that watchOS has evolved to where it's very usable. The notifications are very easy to dismiss, very easy to read when you want to. The digital crown's very useful. It's definitely better than Android Wear. I made a video last year saying the Series 2 was way, way better than Android Wear, and this is an even bigger leap. The only watch that can really compete with this in any way at all is the Gear S3 Frontier, and I will do a full comparison of this watch to the Gear S3 Frontier if you guys are interested. So those are my initial impressions. LTE, still a little sketchy so far, even though the setup is easy. Love the new Sport Loop. I like the new red dot, and the battery life seems to be a champion just like it was on the Series 2. Alright guys, if you enjoyed my unboxing impressions of the Apple Watch Series 3 and you want to see more coverage, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you can get notifications whenever I have a new video. I appreciate you guys checking this one out. Find me at dopetechdaily.com, Google+, Instagram, and Twitter at the links in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.